Hey, what's up, guys? I'm at a Walmart parking lot. Turns out, keeping a consistent weekly YouTube video is harder than I thought. So, what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna try and keep it fast, try to keep it within 5 minutes, like I've been doing. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So, chances are you probably saw the Us trailer from Jordan Peele. There's a lot of trailer reactions out there, so I'm not gonna go over basically every little detail. But I'm just going to start this video off with talking about the top three things I liked from this trailer. First off, it's something that a lot of people liked, which was the creepy take on I Got Five on It. That's a song I never thought would be creepy in a movie. And what I like about what they did with the song was they didn't just do what they normally do in trailers, which is get a popular song or an old song and just put an echo and a reverb on it to make it sound creepy. What they did was they took the method that Hereditary made popular with their trailer, which is having a lot of, I guess, exaggerated popping noises and a lot of offbeat percussion, and basically really heightened so it feels like it's like poking at your skin, and that paired up with some somewhat off-key strings. And what I liked is, if you know the song "I Got Five on It," it goes dun 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 dun, and every time it went dun 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 in the trailer, it came in the form of like a creepy, slightly off-key cello, and that would be the transition point to the next part of the trailer. So that was the first thing I really liked. Number two, this was a good showcase for Lupita Nyong'o's range. Lupita Nyong'o started the trailer off kind of calm. You know, she's nice and collected, which is a way you would see her normally if you watch her interviews or, I guess, some of her parts in other trailers. But when it was time to be scary, uh, let's just say she has like a good horror movie face. Like when she was holding her kids, she was able to like keep her eyes really open in a way that if you saw like the Evil Dead remake, that's that's like a technique they used to like look really crazy. And when she like made her eyes really open, that was really good. Um, when they had that close up of her face, and then she started doing this, and especially that part when she sits and you hear her laugh, but it's like a guy's voice when she goes, that was that was beyond creepy, but she was able to pull it off. And a lot of actresses that cross genres, you know, it's actually very hard to cross genres in a way that she's basically able to, and she was able to in the past. Number three, the third thing I like, of course, I can't ignore this, the fact that it's in all African American family. Um, I think the only time I saw an African American family in a somewhat horror movie was The Haunted Mansion, and but that was more of a family comedy, of course. Growing up, I watched a lot of movies featuring a predominantly African American cast, but they were mostly relegated to family dramas and romantic comedies. And I gotta say, it's finally exciting to see some diversity within the horror movie genre, which has been, of course, overwhelmingly white, at least on a mainstream level. So yeah, those were the top three things I like. And what I want to end this video on is actually my excitement of seeing Jordan Peele grow as an artist. I'm only in my mid-20s, so I've only seen a few celebrities start from nothing and become something. But Jordan Peele is probably the first artist I'm seeing evolve from when they were just starting to where he is now. You know, I was actually a big Mad TV fan when I was a kid, and for a while it was stale, but it was Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele that kept it going. And Jordan Peele was actually the writer in some of the smartest skits, and of course the song parodies like "Trapped in the Cupboard." That was actually one of my all-time favorites. I can probably recite it off the top of my head. Um, and what I like about this trailer and what I liked about Get Out was that you see how he's able to use that to his advantage. Jordan Peele actually said himself that horror and comedy are very similar in terms of the fact that it's about setup and reaction. There's one specific part of the trailer that I want to point out, which is the part when Winston Duke's character comes out and says, you want to get crazy, let's get crazy, or something like that. Or, you want to get crazy, we can get crazy. And now, the way he did it, I don't know if this was intentional, but it felt like the way he delivered it, and it felt like in that moment it was meant to almost disarm you. And I don't know how close Jordan Peele was to the editing of this trailer, but the fact that they were able to insert something like that there right before it went just like apeshit crazy, that's something that you would need a comedy background to do that. I don't know what's coming out next week, but I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled, and I'll keep you guys updated. Subscribe and comment below.